The U.S. Open is scheduled to begin on Thursday at the Merion Golf Course in Philadelphia. It's been more than 30 years since it's been hosted there. The last time was in 1981. After the rain this week, it might be another 30 years before it's hosted there again. Over 5 inches of rain fell over the past week, closing the golf course yesterday for 4 hours. Many of the bunkers were turned into small ponds, and practice rounds had to be rescheduled. For the third year in a row now, the top 3 golfers in the world golf ranks have been paired together. Tiger Woods, Rory McIlroy, and Adam Scott will tee off together at 1:14 Eastern Time on Thursday for round 1. Last year's U.S. Open champion WEBB SIMPSON talked about his chances of repeating and the appearance of the Birdman during his interview with Bob Costas back in 2012.
It doesn't surprise me. I think the biggest factor is the courses change every year. They're at a different venue, and Merion's a totally different type of golf course than Olympic. So, you might show up at a golf course one year. For example, I think short hitters have a lot better chance to win this tournament this year than some of the longer courses. So I think that's one of the biggest factors. But, I've said to people a lot this year that guys who haven't won majors, who are great players, get a bad rap because they haven't won a major. But the fact is there's only 4 of these a year, and it's so hard to have your game peak and beat the best players in the world, 1 out of 4 times a year. And so I think it's just so hard to put so much emphasis on 4 golf tournaments. But, it is a major. And so, if you do win, like I was fortunate enough to win, a lot comes with it. But I think it's so hard to get everything's, there's so many factors that have to be going well for you to compete and even get in contention in a week like this. I've been asked about the Birdman 1,000 times. Usually that's the first question, not how'd you play, how'd you get up and down 18, tell me about the Birdman. So that's, people thought that was, it took away from the ceremony, but I thought it added to it because everybody wants to talk about it. And I got a official Birdman hat now. So I don't think we'll be seeing him this week.
Yeah, you don't see a bird like that every day. Stay tuned. We have your Spotlight story coming up next.